James rolling out on the run. It's a Bond in the corner. New season. And College Football 26 is out. So we're doing another Boston College Dynasty. This time, we're not going the Doug Flutie becomes a coach route. We're just taking over with Bill O'Brien, former NFL coach, number of teams, Patriots, Texans. Was coach general manager with the Texans. With Bill O'Brien, the coach, was pretty solid. Bill O'Brien, the GM, just wanted to give the coach a hard time. Don't quite understand a lot of the decisions made there. But now we head to Boston College in the ACC for a new College Football 26 series. Going to take a look at the team. Castellanos, the quarterback, transferred. I believe he went to FSU. So we will be playing against him this season. Let me just make sure he actually went to FSU. Yes, he did, and he's an 83. Are you kidding me? I did not know he was 5'9". I thought he was like 5'11". Okay, so we're going to be playing against him. He's a senior. He transferred. That 90 speed was crucial. Just so many runs and wins in my last series. But now we have Grayson James, the senior, 79 overall. Dylan down here, Lonergan. Hope I said that right. He's a sophomore, redshirt sophomore, so probably going to take up the mantle next season. Or maybe Warner. I have no idea if he has any relation to Kurt Warner. Doubtful. But James, going to be our starter for this season. In the backfield, we have Jordan McDonald. Turbo Richard, that's a great name, as the backup. Pemberton, third, and Broom, fourth string, had some time to shine in the last series. We'll see if he does anything this time. McCray, the fullback. We have a sophomore fullback. I love the fullbacks. Lewis Bond, absolute stud. Was in the Heisman race at some point last series for me. He's a senior. He's our best receiver by a lot. He is going to be fed the ball. Then we have Harris, Skeet, the guys you remember. Bolden Jr., freshman. Big potential for the gadget guy there. Nate Johnson's really going to be more of our kick return guy. And then we have another freshman receiver here. See if we can get anything out of him. Franklin, the tight end, senior as our starter. Moore, junior as well. Our tight end room is actually quite good. So I am looking forward to this. And for the next couple seasons, we've got tight ends. Offensive line. We have a solid offensive line. We have, in quotation marks, old offensive line. Barry, the junior, is our starting left tackle. Then, senior, Logan Taylor. Senior, Connor Short. Senior, Dwayne Alec. Senior, Kevin Klein. Offensive line is going to be a big recruiting priority. Edge. I love that they changed the terminology because it was so annoying having to switch positions if I wanted to switch schemes. Now it's just edge. Perfect. Hutchins, senior, on the left edge. Other side, he's from Montreal. I'm going to call him Edwin because it's probably a French name from Montreal. I don't want to botch the pronunciation. Edwin, Montreal, international player on the other edge. Alexander and Clemens are starting D tackles. That's Sam. We have Crouch. Mike, we have McGowan. Had some solid plays for us last series. He's a senior. We'll see how that goes. And then Blackwell he's a Sam linebacker playing Will. He's athletic, and I think he's our most athletic, so that's the guy you want playing a Will spot. Corner, we have Tucker, the junior. Jackson, the senior, stud from the last series. Let's see if he can bring it again. And then McShane, sophomore, for a third corner. Safety, we have Davis, who's only a redshirt sophomore. So our secondary should actually be pretty solid for the next couple of years. And then KP Price, the junior. Special teams are special teams. We have a senior kicker and a sophomore punter. Is what it is. Told you Johnson would be the kick returner. And then we'll have the kicker for kickoffs. Long snapper. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Do I have anyone that is actually rated as a long snapper? No. Okay, maybe can I recruit a long snapper? I don't know, but that's there. I don't know what that does exactly. Broom's going to get some touches as the third down guy. McDonald's going to be mostly the workhorse. Skeet working out of the slots. Montreal man, Edwin, starting on the rush. And Gadget. This is a fun one as well. We're going to have Bolden Jr. play that spot. He is an 82 for that spot. He is 89 speed. I'm just going to roll with that, and he's a freshman, see if we can get him some touches, and kind of just see how this whole thing works. Our other freshman receiver is in contention, but he's not that fast. He's a speedster with 86 speed. That's not exactly great. Going to take a look at the schedule that I have made for us, and by made, I mean I just made sure we played UMass. So we're playing FCS East, Michigan State, Stanford. Then we have a bye week, and then Cal, Pitt, Clemson, UConn, Louisville, UMass, SMU, Georgia Tech, Open, and then Syracuse, and then if we make it that far, the ACC Championship game. I figured I wouldn't change it too much. We set up recruiting, and I like that if you go into the prospect list, it tells you the needs right here. That was a very annoying menu part, having to flip-flop through. I only had 27 because that's as many as I could actually scout. We have some guys with interest, but quarterback is the direction we need to go. Balaga is the dual threat. He's going to be a... Did I not offer him a scholarship? I thought I did. Where's his speed? 88. Why didn't I offer him a scholarship? I thought I did. Shoot. Okay, well, he's going to be our target. And then Lemur, I think. That I really... Okay, well, this is going to be the guy I go after, and I just failed to offer him a scholarship. That's a great start. Anyway, solid throw power, good accuracies, 88 speed. That's what I want. That is what I want. We're going after a running back because we're high on his interest board. No fullbacks yet. At a receiver because we're in his top 10 for interest. And a couple tight ends, Browning and Harris, because we need tight ends. Tackles, we got a Gem 4-star in Battles. That's a great name from San Antonio. Ansa, well-rounded offensive tackle. And then Crummy. A lot of these names are going to be fun. We have Keltner and Cloud for the guards initially. We got a couple centers. No edge guys yet. I guess we don't need one. It's early. We'll offer some more people, and there's always a transfer portal to work with as well. We got a couple D tackles, a couple Will linebackers, and a Sam. One middle linebacker, a couple corners. Get 5-star because I just wanted to. If we can get him, fantastic. If not, oh well. No safeties yet. We offered scholarships to a couple guys here. Went for a kicker because we're going to need one. And while this guy's interested in us, we'll see. We'll see. That's all there is to it. Exiting recruiting. Now we're going to go ahead to week 0 and get this season started. Well, we got locked out. That's great. And we have a lot of guys at risk of transferring, which is also great. And okay, not worried about that yet. Just got locked out. Okay, that's fine. We are 3rd for the Sam, 4th and 4th for the various D tackles. Sweet. Okay, bye week. Let's right a wrong here. Let's right this wrong. Okay, you're coming off the board because we got locked out. Oh boy. I need to make an absolute sprint at this guy. Send the house. Is there anyone on the prospect list who is showing newfound interest in me? You're a 2-star. I don't know. Alright, the recruiting approach was go after what we need and who's interested in us. And then the 5-star because you don't give up on a 5-star. Jumped up to 1st for Holly, the running back, out of Connecticut. And we're 2nd for a bunch of guys. The kicker, I feel like I can just wait on, right? It's a kicker. We're the only one who offered him a scholarship. Like, not too worried about that. We're in close seconds for a lot of these guys. I'm hoping we can take the lead, get in front. Gotta go for the dual threat quarterback. I really hope we can crack the cut. If we can't, that's going to be brutal. And it's going to feel like a loss before we even play a game. Jumped up to first. Oh, we've got locked out of a couple guys. That's not great. Brand style and play. Jesus. Brand exposure and playing style. Tried to combine the two. Not great. Who do we get locked out of? We locked out of the mic. No, not bad. No, wait, no, wait. Wait, that's not... Okay, we're fine. False alarm. We got locked out of a bunch of people. That's fine. Where is the quarterback? We've reached top 8. What are we? We are 4th. Alright, we're trying to make some moves here. We'll do some recruiting, and then we'll start off by playing FCS East. It's going to play the moments for every game. I feel like that is a solid thing to do. Missed out on you. That's fine. Leading for Holly. And we are, damn, we are a distant 4th on this guy. Got a little late to the party. First for the receiver, though, and we lost tight end. And the tackle. We're making a run at the corner. We are 5th on the 5-star. We are far behind some of the premier schools there. So this board is depleting fast. We're at 18 targets right now, and we haven't put anything on speed yet. We're still hanging around in 3rd. The goal here is focus on some guys, see what we can get. Like, we're going to lose Harris. I've accepted that. We're probably going to lose a safety too, just because I don't have enough hours in the week to really dedicate to these guys. I don't, and I've accepted that. I just need to target a couple guys who are interested in the beginning and then work on the other people. But now, first game hosting FCS East, so hopefully it's a bit of a tune-up game, and then we can get things going from here. You're ineligible to earn trophy. I mean, sure, sign me in so I can get trophy rewards. Thanks. Hope that worked. I think it did. Sweet. Playing the moments hosting FCS East, the Judicials. That's okay. So not expecting that to be the mascot. They are a 52 overall team. Let's pump them. And we get an opening drive, red zone opportunity. Just looking to tune it up a little bit, dropping back to pass. James rolling out on the run. It's a Bond in the corner. First touchdown of the series. And it's Lewis Bond on the slant. In the end zone for the score. Look at the Eagle celebrating, having a grand old time. As senior receiver Lewis Bond opens up the season. Not a great toss. That spiral looks rough. He's got the score. And that's a good start. And now a 3rd and long opportunity coming up here. Broom lining up out wide as well. And we are dropping back to throw over the middle to Broom. Catch has the first. And we've got another 3rd down opportunity. Bond tap pass was a staple in the last series. Let's see if we can get it done again. Getting it to Bond, and he's got plenty of room to run. Throws the stiff arm down to the 8. And thanks to that beauty of a catch and run, we're set up wonderfully in the red zone. Drawing back to throw, and we get sacked. Well, that's not a great start. Sacked, back, lost some yards, and we see the blitz up the middle, and we can't deliver an answer. So, offense stalling a little bit, but this is what these games are for. A little bit of a tune-up game. Trying to get something done here, maybe more on the corner. And if not, just get some yards back. And we are scrambling. And I juked into him. Hot start. We have to punt. Yeah, catastrophic is the word for it. All right, let's just try to pooch punt and pin him. Oh, doink off him. Dang it. That was such a brutal display of red zone offense. Maybe we should learn to run the ball a little bit more. And now dropping back, scrambling, brought down by McGowan. All right, 3rd and inches in the red zone. Bread and butter read option play. And we're gonna give it McDonald up the middle, gets a fresh set of downs, 37 yards on the day. maybe, just maybe, we should look to get him the ball a little bit more. And hey, let's try some RPOs. See if we can get them going. Handoff. Just gonna give it. Should not have given it. Vaughn on the go route. Has some potential. Dropping back to throw. Over the middle. Skeet! Brings it in for the score. 3rd and 1. Under 2 minutes left. Dropping back to throw. James getting it to McDonald. Turning up the field. Gonna step out of bounds. And now with the red zone look, 1:07 left in the first half. Going with the read option, and we're gonna take it. Not a great idea. Gonna run some hurry up, get the play action going. Skeet in the corner has some potential. Maybe we can get Franklin underneath. Play action fake. That's exactly what we're doing to Franklin. Tried to truck. Didn't exactly go as planned. We'll use a timeout as the Eagle gets to dancing. Broom on the angle route. That has potential. We will scramble. Trying to throw back. Jump ball caught. Oh, who was that? Number 4. I really should know this. Jump ball caught. Rolling out. Saw pressure. This is not the 88-speed Castellanos. Harris made the contested grab. This is not the 88-speed Castellanos that I am accustomed to. So, got to give our receiver a chance. Again, not a great ball, but he comes down with it. And we have another red zone look. In the gun, James dropping back to throw. That's not where... Well, I tried to throw it to circle and go for the run after catch. Did not work out. Did not work out at all. Well, it looks like we got a pick 6 or something similar in nature. 4th and inches coming up. And they're going for it. Down 27-0. Under center, excuse me. Handoff. Looks like they got it. So despite a 4th down conversion, no points for FCS East. And in the gun, 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Scrambling out. Gonna loft it up to Skeet. Turns upfield with the catch. And now 1st and goal from the 9. Can we figure it out and not have a repeat of last time? Dropping back to throw. Quick to Bond. And he's in. These games are not going to be this easy. And honestly, we might be a little disappointed that we aren't absolutely dropping 50 on them. But overall, team's doing a good job. It is 4th and 6. Under center, dropping back to throw. Scrambling, getting it, and we miss the tackle. And they're down to the 1. And they score. This is the only suggestion. So looks like this is what we're calling. 4th and 11. 34-7. FCS East dropping back to throw. Going deep. Oh. I'm just not going to switch on those ever again. That's a lie. I'm going to switch on those all the time. 4th and 7 again. Going for the pass. Under center. Calling out something. Dropping back to throw. Scrambling. Stepping up. Sacked. Player of the game, Grayson James. 4 touchdowns. 238 yards through the air. 1 brutal interception. But hey, we got the job done. 2 gloves. Didn't know that. Or I didn't know that, but it's always nice to point out. Vaughn had a couple touchdown receptions as well. Overall, pretty poised in the pocket. Doesn't have that speed that I'm used to with Castellanos. But we win 34-7. Looking at the stats, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 21-30. Solid game. Solid game overall. No complaints there. McDonald, 75 yards on the ground. James took a few sacks, so that was rough. But 35 yards per Broom as well. Receiving, Vaughn, 6 catches, 80 yards, 2 scores. Harris, 4 for 59, and that jump ball touchdown reception. Franklin, 3 for 23 at the tight end spot. Skeet, 3 for 34 and a score. McDonald, 2 for 24. Broom, 2 for 11. Moore, 1 for 7. And we took 2 sacks. Is what it is. I rolled into one of those. 100% my fault. McGowan, 6 total tackles on the day, was the leader. We had a bunch of TFLs, including Edwin, the Montreal man, 3 TFLs, and half a sack. McGowan, 2 as well, and a bunch of singles. Sack for Clemens, a sack for Alexander, and Crouch got the other half. 2 interceptions from Tucker, the junior corner. Did he score? He did. He got a pick 6 as well. And kicking, it was what it was. No field goal attempts from the looks of it, and we had an extra point. We missed an extra point. Yikes. And we got locked out of the safety. That is no surprise there. 4th for the dual threat quarterback. Ah, come on. Max Tucker, ACC Defensive Player of the Week. 2 picks and a pick 6. That'll do it. National Defensive Player of the Week. So recruiting is all locked in. We have jumped up to first for a couple guys. The one I am really worried about, this one. Need a big week. Maybe jump up. We're 4th right now. Gotta try to pass Notre Dame. Notre Dame and Penn State, honestly. Big ones, can't let them go there. I would love an 88 speed quarterback again. Then first for a bunch of guys. Once we get some hours back, we can look to schedule some visits. How are we doing on the 5-star? Oh, we went down. That's not good. How are we doing on the 5-star? Where is he? We are 5th, and we're a little far back. Maybe we can sneak up in there and get the 5-star. That's what I'm hoping for. And now we go on the road to take on the Michigan State Spartans. A little bit of a better team. 82 overall to our 77. It's going to be a tough matchup. We're going to play the moments. And let's hope for another victory. Defense in the red zone, getting backed up early. It's a rain game in Michigan. As the Spartans line up under center. Moving the tight end over. Handing it off. Oh, crap. I missed. Handoff goes for almost 10. 2nd and inches in the gun. Handoff inside, and he's going to run it all the way in. 3rd and 2 look. Oh boy. Stadium Pulse ranked 23rd in the country. And we're going to keep it on the ground with McDonald. Trucks forward for the first. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Just outside the red zone. Snapping the ball, dropping back. Going to Franklin, the tight end. Short by 2 yards. Going for it to open up the 2nd quarter. Running it inside. Please just hit that left A gap. No! They split the double team and we get stuffed. Oh, that's not good. Oh, driving down. 7 yards out. Give me the jet sweep. Jet sweep with Broom. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Bringing him over, giving it to him. Stopped. Maybe I should not have liked it as much. Okay, we're deflating the pulse a little bit. And we're dropping back to throw. Gunning it to Franklin. Down at the 1. All right, formation, goal line, quarterback sneak. Please work. We're half a yard away. Under center, sneaks it in. We're getting the jerseys dirty in this rainy game in Michigan. We score on the quarterback sneak. Wait, whoa, how do we score that touchdown? Do we get a kick return or something? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we're up. Just give me some like regular. Okay, fine. Fine. You want to get complicated with your blitzes? You can get complicated with your blitzes. Blackwell lining up over the center, trying to draw some attention, dropping back. In coverage, over the middle, caught for the first down. Pushing them back, 3rd and 15. Do not give up this first down conversion. Chance to steal some momentum, dropping back to throw. Going deep. Yeah, just swat it down, honestly. 2-minute drill opportunity here. Yeah, I'm not going. We'll just go for some quick slants. Try to get some momentum. Ball out of the hands early. Shoot. Dropped way too far back. And now all the momentum is lost. Dropping back to throw, scrambling, throwing it, caught it! What a grab. He caught that. Don't you dare take that away. All right, they tried to take away that big catch, and they couldn't. So now we drop back to throw, whip route, Bond, catch and run, first down and more. He's going, and he's out of bounds at the 25. Went to Bond for the big play when we needed it. Dropping back to throw again, scrambling, James to Broom for the score. 25 yards out, I skipped the celebration, but we get another score. And Michigan State can't score before halftime. That's huge. Okay, they have 13 points now. That's problematic. But we lead 21-13. It's a one-possession game. We have taken the life out of this stadium so far. And now we're running inside. Broom gets swallowed by the backside end. 2nd and 10. Play action fake. Scrambling, fumbled, lost it. We just don't have that fast of a quarterback anymore. Defense came up huge with a big-time stop. 3rd and 5 around midfield. Dropping back to throw. Getting it. Short. We're short by inches. Why did we punt? Go for the sneak. Go for something. It doesn't matter, though, because we are on the 6-yard line. Knocking on the door. Flag. Maybe we caught him offside. Yes, we did. Caught him offside. Move it up a couple yards to the 3, and it's 1st and goal again. McDonald. We need some power running. Oh, wait. What happened to James? James is not in the game anymore. Giving it to McDonald. Yeah, to McDonald. I don't know why I hesitated. Dives over everyone for the score. What happened to James? I am quite concerned about that. Great view of the celebration as well. Defense with a huge interception. Sets us up in the red zone. What happened to James, and why do all our quarterbacks have gloves? Handing it off to Broom. Not to Broom, to McDonald. Why did I think Broom? I don't know. James is out of the game for now. We got a read option look. Quarterback is cold, and I don't blame him. Should have handed it off. Accidentally kept it. Just ran inside for a couple yards. 6 yards to go for the first. We're leading 28-13. So we don't need to do anything extraordinary. And I don't know what Broom was doing, but he makes the grab. And I need to try to make this kick. Good one. Yeah. Are you kidding me? I didn't angle it enough. Yikes. Again, with only one suggestion and one thing to do. 4th and 12, man-to-man with the spy. And we're going to play some contain. And we get in there. Going for the swat, and we knock it down. Yeah, James is still out. Leading 28-13. Just trying to run the clock out. Nice cut by McDonald. 2nd and 6, lining up for the throw. Dropping back, gunning it inside to Harris. Lowers the shoulder, falls forward to the 4. 1st and goal, handing it off to McDonald. Went for the truck, got stopped at the 1. And we've entered to the clock mode. Let's hit that A gap and let's get a score for McDonald. Going, driving it in. Touchdown Eagles, McDonald in for another one. Give me a celebration. Or not, okay. Standing there. No sell, all right. 35-13, 4th and 5 for Michigan State. Dropping back to throw. Scanning over the middle in the end zone, and they strike back. Maybe it's too little too late, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for, and they're going for the onside kick. The computer can take care of it, and we recovered it. And now, 3rd and 7. 1 timeout left for Michigan State. 1st down ends it. Dropping back. Looking. Scrambling. We're just going to get it to McDonald. 1st down. Game ender. big road win. A huge second quarter, 21 points. McDonald, the senior, 72 rushing yards and 2 scores, is the player of the game. I need to figure out what happened to James, because he came out and honestly it was okay because we were just in run the clock out, control the game mode, so we didn't need our backup to do too much. But if he's out for an extended period of time, that might be pretty unfortunate. We get to a 2-0 start, and James, he had a rough game actually. 18 to 25, 203 yards, a touchdown, but 2 picks. And Dylan with 9 of 13 for 111 yards. No touchdowns, no picks, that's just fine. 2 scores on the ground for McDonald and 72 yards. Broom, 8 carries, 12 yards, not great. Dylan didn't do much. James had a score on the sneak, but then 5 for negative 13, so he got sacked a few times. Franklin, the tight end, was the leading receiver. 7 catches, 76 yards. Skeet, 6 for 53. Bond, 4 for 87. Big play Bond gets the job done. Broom, 4 for 37 and a score. That was the 1 touchdown that James threw. 3 for 27 for McDonald, the running back, and 3 for 34 for Harris, the sophomore receiver. We gave up a couple sacks. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. Tucker led the way with 10 total tackles. TFLs, 2 for Blackwell and half a sack. Edwin, Montreal man, TFL in the sack. Crushing it in his junior season, and a couple single TFLs as well. McGowan had a sack, and then defensive tackle, and Blackwell split 1. Pick from KP Price. Solid day overall. No defensive. Oh, we did have a defensive touchdown. Nick Bayless, the freshman, off a blocked kick of some kind. So maybe that's how we did it. Good for the freshman getting a score. We got locked out of the tight end Harris, but we are first for a few recruits, so maybe we can get some commitments. That would be huge as we rise to 2-0 on the season before we take on Stanford. And we still have all of our hours being allocated. So first for a couple guys, first for a lot of guys. Nice. What about the quarterback? We're still 4th. We are trying to send the house at him and get something. That's unfortunate. If we can get the dual threat quarterback, that's going to be huge. But let's take a look. Team injury report. What about James? Oh wait, that's an edge. Is James fine? Is he okay? He might just be okay. All right. Crisis averted, as James is A-okay. Okay, cool. Nice. I don't know what happened, but it's fine now, so that's all that matters. And that's going to do it for this opening part of the Boston College Football 26. So he's 26. Dynasty. 2-0 start to the season. Then we travel to Stanford for an ACC matchup. Should be excited. Looking forward to it. Bill O'Brien. Let's see the direction he takes Boston College. Leave a like, subscribe for more, hang around. We've got plenty more coming up.